Right. I've just got to do something, right, because intro was ballsed. So I've got to do another intro, haven't I? Right, let's just make sure this is working. Yes, it is. There we go. Right. Thanks, Clive. So, welcome to today's flight. We are in Edinburgh Airport, and we are going to be flying off from Edinburgh, and we will be landing in Birmingham Airport. And we'll be doing that in the PMDG 737. So it's going to be interesting. There's a lot of... that's not my plane. My plane is here. And now we've done the walk around. And we've also done a bit of the setup of the aircraft. So we're just going to climb into the cockpit now. In fact, passengers have already started to board as well. So, and we're going to go up the air stairs. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-boom. Ba-ba-boom. Here we go. Up the stairs. And into the aircraft. Look at that. So, any passengers already on board? No, not yet. Because the captain goes on first. And here's my here is the crew. So let's get in. And here we are. There we go. Look at that, seamless. So yeah, we will be using ATC today. But we're going to be going by the flight plan of the FMC, which we've just loaded in to our FMC. So we wanted to know what runway departing, which is 34. There. So that's that. And we might as well set up our arrival now as well. So let's have a look here what we got. Croft seems to be our last waypoint. I've also got the same here. This is the last chase. D158Y. So we'll go to there. Chase, what was that? Chase. Just chase, isn't it? Just chase. Deal. So we are landing. Let's have a look at the flight plan. What runway are we landing on? Taking off from... Where's the route? Here it is. Chase 4B. What are we landing? Oh yeah, there we are. Runway. Oh no, that's not runway. That's the... I mean, it's going to be runway 33. That's what it always is. Hey, man, I like to spice it up a little bit, Clive. I know the internal ATC is absolutely crap, but I just like that interaction with the voice, and that's the only reason I use it. They're going to allow me to do a flight following, so I'll be navigating it myself until I get to the airport. And then, do you know what? I'm just going to say runway 33 because that's most likely the runway we will be landing at, I'm guessing. Unless winds are decided to change. I mean, we are coming the other side, so effectively... Oh, yeah, there it is, runway 33, there it is. So, we want... Where's my mouse gone? There it is. We want ILS 33, and it was the chase transition, and it was, I think it was 4B, was it? Chase 4B. Chase 4B. And there we go. Add that into the legs, and hopefully we won't have any issues. Yep, there we go. All the way down to runway 33. Now, there are some flight things there. Now, we were at flight level 240. So, by the looks of it, hang on. By the looks of it, we haven't got any speed or thingy things there. So let's just continue adding some stuff to the thingy here. We've done that. So enter that, and let's put in our 0 fuel weight, which I think was 133.9. 134.0. Ah. 0.0. Which we could have done just by double clicking, I suppose, like that. That's what it would have given us, which is pretty close. Cost index. Now that is on here, but I can't remember which number. But we do know the average wind speed, 19730. /30, and we are cruising. Oh no, guess you can't put that in. Our cruising altitude is 24,000 feet. We know that. Tell you what, let's go to there. 18230. 8230. Still gotta look for that cost index. I did. There was a video. I can't remember for the life of me. So we'll just say 25. And reserves 45.0. I don't know. That'll do me. Right, so that's that. Execute. N1 limit. We're gonna use that one just because I like the look of it. And that's pretty much it, right? Fuel pump 1 aft. Check. The map should be up now and running. There it is. Good to go. Auto APU gen switch to on. Check. APU bleeds on. Check. Engine bleed on. Check. And AC set to the APU. Check. Right, back to our FMC. You know, I'm not hearing any of these customers getting on board here. Right, let's get our IFR clearance out the way. Maintain 12,000. Check. I forgot. Check on that. Right, let's remove these ground connections. And might as well remove the chocks as well. Is there yeah. Master caution, disengage. We've just done the IFR clearance. Oh, hello. Got a little bit of an alarm here. What's going on? Electrical problem. Oh, hello, look at this. Multiple failures. You know, this happened last night. Turn that test off. And then it sorted itself out after a minute, so I'm not worried about it, to be honest. Right, altitude. Do you know what? I couldn't set this either last night. That's so weird. Oh, it's on auto. I guess it'll do it itself then. Right, departure page. We have set our runway 330. That's arrivals, mate. That's not departures. Departures. 34, isn't it? 340. There it is. There's all the. That's that. So 340. Oh, we'll have to sort that out in a second because our thingies are dead. Let's close doors now. Close doors. Oh, we haven't got the power, I guess. Right. Fuel pumps all on. Gen bus transfer switch. What's going on here? Transfer button switch auto and covered. All hydraulic pumps on. All fuel pumps on. Hydraulic. Packs off. Oop. Pack off. We got power. Thrust, make sure that's at idle. Yeah, that burned us last time. That's at idle. Right, set these doors, shut these doors now. Closing. Following exactly. Wheel chocks removed, good. Doing exactly as it says here. Right, we do need to sort out our thingy. Where is it? Where is it, man? Takeoff, there it is. Right, so flaps 5, trim 482. So 482. 484, that's close enough to me. And then our speeds can go in, and that's done. Right. So, we now can do a pushback. So let's go to our pushback page. And we're going to do, where are we anyway? We need to, well, we need to get permission to taxi first. But I have a feeling we're going to be pushing back to the left. So 90 degrees to the left, and I reckon 80 should do it. Let's get permission first though.
Aberdeen ground, Speedbird 1544 with Papa, ready to taxi at IFR.
Speedbird 1544, taxi to and hold short of runway 16 via taxiway Mike. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Roger on that.
And hold short runway 1.
Runway 16. Oh, hang on, we'd said runway 33, mate. So now you're giving us different. Oh well. Right. Let's start the pushback.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Please parking brake, please.
No issues on the flight plan. That's what I like to see. Yep. Parking brake is set. Right, let's put the taxi lights on. And ignition, start one of those engines off. So we're going to start our tank that has, or the other tank that's not been started to be used. Well, they both have been, so that's fine by me. So it says here, engine left or right. It says or both, but I've been taught never to do both. So put the ground on and the control switch on. And then left on, and then 20%. And no, not yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelt at this time and enjoy your flight.
There we go. I think we need to stop that pushback, to be honest. Because we are on the grass. Right, so we've got one engine started. Let's start the next one. So we'll set that to continue, even though it's already off. Weird. Okay, set that to ground. Let's stick on our, we are in Scotland after all, let's put our window heat on. Probe heat and anti-ice on. Taxi lights are on. Anti-collision on now. TCAS, that needs to be set. TCAS is on. I like to have terrain on in Scotland. Right, we have got taxi clearance, so we don't need to do that. Let's get this other engine going.
Papa Juliet, Uniform Juliet, IFR Ronald Swain, ready to copy. Golf Papa Juliet, Uniform Juliet is clear to Ronald Swain Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb
33's, what was it, 160 they said? 160 I think it was.
Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 12000. Departure on 119.05, squawk 5472. Juliet, Uniform Juliet, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7.
So we need our landing lights. Transponder is on.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, please stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose, left behind.
Too late.
Life rafts are located below your seat, and emergency lighting will lead you to the closest exit and slide. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stored away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Right, let's check in. Not yet. Tune into the tower so we can get our clearance for takeoff. We can take this bird into the air. Oh, what happened there, man? Looks like a bird out. Right, here we go. Here's the runway. Let's have some clearance, man. Clear for takeoff. That's what I like to hear, mate. Roger on that. Right, so parking brake. Thrust levers in the takeoff setting. So just up that a little bit. And then toggle that. And take the brake. Let's go for it, mate. That'll soon sort itself out. Give me some VRs. Flaps, man. We input our flaps. Dude. Gonna lose me license here. Right, here we go. Let's go for it. He hadn't said rotate. Mate, I'm going. I didn't hear a rotate. Did anybody hear a rotate then? Positive rate of climb. We are in the air. Right, activate the old command center. Let's get the VNav and LNav going. Yeah, roger that. Aberdeen departure, go in, contact them. Gear is up, flaps up. Autopilot is up. Right, we are on a course. Mate, I've got a plan, mate. Don't you worry about me, mate. Mate, we're about to overspeed this bird here. What's going on with the flight plan? It's burning us. 300? You're having a laugh, dude. Whoa. Turn off that. We'll sort the speed out ourselves, mate. Jeez. Take that down to 200. I won't be turning right though because I've got a flight plan. Which I don't think it's following. Oh yeah, it is. No rotate. I didn't hear rotate, mate. He would have had me running off the edge of the runway. Scotland, guys. This is Scotland. Nice, innit? Oh, look at that. The Highlands. Innit? Oh, sweet, mate. Sweet. That'll do. That's the customer's point of view there. Right. I don't know why it's put 300 there. That's a bit weird. But we won't be going to 300. That's crazy, mate. In fact, we'll go up to 220 now. Right, let's finish our checklist here. Flaps up completely. Auto brake, never set that. That wasn't even on this to set, so that's a bit weird. Disarm the spoiler. No, disarm it. Get down. Landing lights can come off. That's me. Yep, cheers for that, mate. Runway lights off. Autopilot set. Autopilot altitude. We should be going up to 15,000 now. So let's raise that. Window heats on, which engine, wing, they're all on. We just gotta wait till we hit 18,000, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
Hang on.
I would like to welcome everyone on our
This is your captain.
We're
all gonna die.
Of 11,000 feet, and at a ground speed of approximately 275 miles per hour.
Yeah.
If the motor operates, we should get a great view as we descend. The cabin crew will be coming.
I like to do something for my job of being a pilot. 240, roger on that. That gives us our 240, and let's boost this up to 250. Let's rock and roll! In fact, I think we can pretty much safely say, oh, I'll do that in 10 minutes. When we're at cruise. So there we go. We are climbing. Heading and that. Well, the heading. We're not going by this heading. That was just the runway heading. We are on our flight plan, which is this, which I'm just letting it go through. And as soon as we get to this, I'm going to type in 673 into the speed. But we haven't hit climb yet, so the top of climb yet. So that's that. We're all gonna die anyway. Honestly, that says there, flying away, British Airways. Welcome to British Airways. And it's, look at the beautiful clear day, hardly any clouds in the sky. I mean, it is Scotland, so I was expecting a bit worse weather, to be honest. But to be honest, this isn't too bad. Weather's looking pretty nice, you know. You got the Highlands down there. And guys, you are very fortunate that I'm having to record and stream on the same computer. Like, this is the flight sim and the streaming PC. My other PC blew up on me this morning, so we're getting full 1080p today, whereas usually it'd be 720p. So, you know, how do you get the flight info? Right. My flight info I got off SimBrief, and this is it here. So, all the information about the customers that were on board, the fuel, the time it'll take, everything is calculated, and the route through this, and then I've used this to input everything. So it does say check terrain clearances, like, I mean, it says disabled on that, but I have got terrain activated on my instrumentation here, so I can see if there's any terrain. But to be honest, we are well higher that now, so we're at 21,000 feet. We're about to hit our cruise, so we can yeah, we can turn off the center fuel tanks actually, because there is no fuel in that center tank, so we don't even need them center pumps on, so we can turn them off, to be honest. Get rid of them low pressure lights. Put that up to 24. because that's the height we'll be at. Now our landing altitude, we've got to go check this out. I believe it's 300. Our landing altitude. I believe Birmingham is at a, yeah, in fact I'm that sure I'm going to put it on anyway. So there we go. Looking sweet. Actually, when we hit cruise, what's going on here? Oh, we're at height. So when we hit cruise here, let's see here, I can put this up now. Because we're at cruise. Come on, change to Mach. There we go. Change that to Mach now. We can do the Mach value rather than that, because we are at height. So we're completely by the FMC now. That's what the customers are seeing. Ooh, look at that down there. Oh, look at that. What's that down there, man? Ew. Oh, look at that. Hey, where are we going? We turning. Hey, look at that down there. Looks like there's somebody. It looks like a person waving that little light system. Any good? I've got it all. Send and maintain 17,000. Yeah. $17,000, roger that. Hang on a second, we got a little bit of a thing here. 250. Tarred them down. Not even near that. Okay, well, we're gonna have to start our approach, our descent checklist now. We have retrieved the airport information. Let's see here. Winds variable at 3 knots. Wind direction. Visibility 10,000 plus scattered. None reported. So that's cool. Dew point 17. Temperature 24. 24 today. And there we go. That's that. Autopilot's on, check. VNav is on, but LNav is not. Sorry, VNav is not. LNav is, because it doesn't. It's not going according to my flight plan for some reason. I suppose it could do actually. No, because it's going to take me back down. Oh no, it's still going down, that's okay. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Flaps, raise on the schedule. Although you have a flight plan, the ATC instruction takes priority. You know what, mate? You're absolutely right. Descend and approach. Auto brake set. Top of descent altitude. VNAV will descend automatically at TD. We've got that, mate. We've set up our arrivals. We've set up the transition and approach. We might have to change it because he's going to give us difference. Flap speed. Head to init page. Copy flap speed setting. 15, 30, 40. And paste them into the speed setting. Copy flap speed. R1. R1. R2. R3. Oh, okay. And then paste it into R4. There we go. Sweet. ILS frequency setting. Well, we don't need to do that because we will do that in a moment. Roger, 120. 9,000. Roger that. I mean, that's pretty much what we got here, 9,000 in 17 miles, so I think we'll be doing that anyway. Yeah, we are, dude. We are. Just chill your beans. Right, autopilot, both core selectors set. Well, we got one set. Let's set the other one. Mate, I don't know why, but this keeps on having a little freeze moment every now and again. Check. Right, set airport of elevation, we've done that. Set glide slope. You know what, I don't even know how to do that. Altimeter set. Set glide slope. Right, what's our speed now? Should be coming down to 227. We'll leave it at 211 then. Speed brake set to flight ident. When too fast, which we're okay, so we don't need to. We've selected the altimeter, that's cool. And it says runway landing lights on. Turn off runways on and arm your spoiler. That's what it says. I think it's a bit early myself, but it's what it says. Arm the spoiler. Just wait till our final approach, boys. Mate, I really want to follow my flight plan here because it's got a much better approach thing going on here. You know what I mean? Right, there we go. We're on our flight plan again. Why can't I pop in the VNav now? Or the LNav? Is it that far off or something? It doesn't allow me to. Right, flaps lower as indicated. You think you're gonna crash, mates? You know what? Thanks for your vote of confidence there, mate. I think we're gonna be alright. Oh. I think my computer is gonna crash before this does.
As we start our descent,
Do you know what?
please make sure your
Everybody
seat
sit down in your
belts
seats.
are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stored underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Please turn off all electronic devices and they will safely parked at the
There it is. There's Birmingham. Right there. We're going to fly around, though, and come at it from a different angle. Our speed should be 196 now. So let's put that down. So we are literally above the airport now. It should be down there. Down there is Birmingham. Where are you turning, dude? We need to skip some of this now because we are actually approaching BX MB, so yep, that's right. There we go. We're right on the money. Going down to 2,000. Nice and steady, boys, nice and steady. We don't need terrain warnings because it's flat, but we'll bring it up anyway. This is it, boys. We're in the end game. Don't know what you're on about there. Right, flaps, first stage. We're going to put the gear down when we turn it. Autopilot set. Still. Spoilers back to being armed. Set. We're going to put the gear on in a moment because we're going to turn this bird around for an approach. Everything is on except for the taxi lights. Trim setting, we don't really need to worry about that. I think that's going to sort itself out. And that's after touchdown anyway. Guys, we're coming in. Mate, yeehaw. Here we go. Bit of turbulence here. There's the runway. We're coming in for it. This is a slam dunk, dudes. Right. This is going to take us down to 2,000 feet. We should be at 161. Right, let's put some spoilers up again. Flap it. Because we should be a bit slower than this. Guys, this is going to be a burn, I think. We're coming in. There's the runway, boys. Runway 330. We're on the money. We're going to get rid of VNAV now. We're going to take it down. Take it down. Come on. Mate, we're way too high. Way too high. Right, autopilot off. I've got the plane. Landing gear down. Flaps. Autopilot. Mate, this is way too high. Tower, we're coming in, mate. I forgot to contact you. Sorry, mate. Right, we're going to have to slam dunk this thing. We're way too high here. Give me full flaps. Have we got... Roger that. Clear to land. Coming in anyway, mate. Mate, we're way too high. Way too high. Speed this sucker up. Oh, dudes. Slam dunking it, mate. Got to. Right. Spoilers armed. Everything's armed. Mate, we're gonna float this sucker. We're floating it. Oh, auto throttle. It's burning us. I forgot. Oh, dude. We're coming in way too hot. Dudes. Oh, man. Do you know what? Give me some more auto braking. Mate, why are we not going down? It's pulling us up here. I've got no autopilot. Look at this. Go around. Declared missed approach. Report go arounds. Load of rubbish. For God's sakes. Because you had too much flaps. Is that why? Full. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring him up. Bring up the spoilers. We're going to overspeed in a second here. Tune for another approach. They're going to have to thingy us in here. But he crashed it. Right, publish the missed approach. Right, give me, hang on. Let's set this up here. 3,000 feet. Okay. Autopilot on. Autopilot on. What's going on? Can't get the autopilot to go on. Oh, dudes. Oh, man. Mate, autopilot's dead. Why? No, I don't want to do that. Port finished with missed approach. Mate, I'm at 5,000, let alone... I can't get my autopilot to come on. What the hell is going on? I can't... We're gonna have to hand fly this sucker. Wheels up. That's probably why. There we go. Now we're cooking. Right. Turn that to 060. Get me down to 3,000, dude. Get me down to 3,000. Speed on. Speed, dude. Give me some... Oh, dude. Auto throttle on. Speed, 220. You manage that, right. Oh, dude. What did he say? Maintain 2,500, right. Mate, it's really windy today. 2,500. Right. Where's the bloody runway? Mate, we're still... Why are we still turning? We ain't got heading select, that's why. You fool. Oh, God's sakes. Where's the airport? Let's get our shit together. Right. We need to go that way anyway, so... To Birmingham Tower. Let's contact him in a second. Let's get back on the... Try the other autoput. Yeah, cheers. I found out it was the wheels. Mate. We... Welcome to the School of Death! Mate, I seriously, I don't know what happened with that landing. That's never happened. That was weird. Right, there's the airport, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's the... There's the... Is that the... Yeah, that's the air. That's the runway there. Right, we haven't turned 150. Mate. Let me log into my main account, not following with the lurker. Not following with the lurker, mate. What does that even mean? You got a fake account, mate, or something? Right, we did a missed approach then, so... Let's slow this puppy down to 200. Landing lights off. Why don't I keep them on, actually? Right, it should be over there. That's it there. Right, we don't need to go to the full length of it. So we shall do a turn to that. Right, contacts in the tower on our approach. Crazed King of Salt, that's your main account, okay. 240, check. Bring it down. Take that down to 1,000. And bring that down to 190. Right. Let's bring out a first stage of flaps. Three 330. Do you know what? This time we're going to hand fly it in, I think. Right. Autopilot off. I've got the plane. Auto throttle off as well. Oh, mate. We're going to have to spin around with... Yeah, I'm not coming in, mate. You can let him take off. We're gonna have to spin this puppy around. Let's bleed some of this speed off. Can I just have the autopilot stop making that noise, please? I know the dotted line is the localizer, mate. That's what I'm aiming for. I thought I'd given it enough room, but for the speed I was going at, I clearly hadn't. Right, another stage of flaps. We're going to turn this puppy around on a dime in a moment. And we're going to come in for landing. Without climbing. Right, here we go. Let's try this again, guys. Bank angle. Been a bit low here. Yeah, don't worry about the speed. That will sort itself out. Right, let's have there it is. 1,000? Jesus. Dude, that's a bit... Right. Landing gear. There, I got the runway in sight. We're coming in now. Coming in quite low. Right. Steady my camera there. Right. More flaps. Here we go. Why does it keep on doing that? I don't understand. It must be because I'm streaming at the same computer. Right, here we go. We're coming in, boys. What are we missing? We're missing something. I know it. Spoilers, reversers. Bloody hell, we need to come up a bit. Way too low. Let's give it some gumbo. Here we go. I'm out of memory on my hard drive. Unlikely, mate. But I know what you mean. Oh no, I know what it is. I get my computer to clear its memory every 5 minutes. It's that. That's the stutter. It's fine. Right. Here we go. Stage of flaps. Mate, pull up. I'm fine. Do that. Full spoiler. Here we go. We're coming in. Oh yeah. Boom. Breaking our necks. Full reverse thrust, please. Decelerate. Yep. Cheers on that, Roger. Tune in. Woo! We're down. Let's taxi. Oh man, my hand. Right, throttles, spoilers, reversers, autopilots. Everything's sorted. Taxi, transponder. Hey, flight director off. Hey, easy, Tiger. Turn that flight director off. Here we are. What's that? Yeah, we are, dude. Chill out. Turn them runway lights off. Runway turn off. Check. Taxi lights on. Oop, dear. Yep, ground handle, mate. I don't want taxi for takeoff. I want to go to park gates. Thank you very much. I think I've earned it after that landing performance. Oh mate, I'm already there. Woo! We made it, dude. We made it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Now, real quick, let's just bring it to the brakes. Pause it. And let's just have a look at that replay, mate. Here we go, boys. What's going on here? There we go. Here we go, boys. Now we see it. Get that with the horizon. Get us level with the wheels. Here we go. We're going to see it coming in now. Let's see if it tail scraped it, yeah? Where's the runway? There it is. Look at that. We're right on the money, I reckon. Right on the money. Oh gosh, that's going up and down, isn't it? Look at that. Coming in. Here we go. Here it is. So that's not too bad. Oh, boom. Dudes. That was rough stuff, wasn't it? Hey, that was... Whoa, everybody was like that. That landing rating, I bet, flashed up about 1,000, didn't it? Killing everybody. Right. Flaps set to 0. Bring them back up. Spoilers up. That's set. Taxi lights on, check. Landing lights off, check. Spoilers... Spoilers armed. Where are we going? Where's he got us going here? Runway turn lights off, check. Position lights to steady.
We ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns on
check.
the fasten seatbelt sign.
Window heat off. We're going to do that in a second. We'll do the rest of that in a second as well.
Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you might have brought on board with you. And please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have sitting around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. We remind you to please wait until inside the terminal.
Mate, a bit of a tight spot here.
Electronic devices or to smoke in the designed areas. On behalf of our airline and the entire crew, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
Oh, we don't get a gate. It's all Skankville around here, isn't it? Here we are, 21 parking. Roger on that. Let's open these doors, man. Let's get the air stair open. Right, let's finish off the rest of this here. Seat belts off. APU start. Autopilot reset. Don't need to worry about that. We're not going anywhere. All the anti-ice is off. And the window heats. Taxi lights off. Parking brake is set. APU generator switch is on. APU bleed is on, which it is. AC APU, yes. Cut off the engines. Right, everybody can go. Master warning, stop that. And then that's it. Let's set these chocks in place. Set the chocks and connectors all up. Might as well whack on them pitot heat covers as well, mate. Gangway is there, yes. Turn on the ground power. Check. Switch that to ground power. And APU off. APU bleed off. All the lights off. TCAS to standby. Yaw damper off. Oh, I never put it on, mate. They can go off. I'm sure I put that yaw damper on. Engine start switches both to off. That was off. That wasn't on even on that. Mate, this wasn't even set up correct. Fuel pumps all off. Hydraulics off. Master warning off. And that's it really. Emergency lights uncovered and off. ILS selectors both off. Oops, a daisy. Wheel chocks are set anyway. Standby power. And there we go, guys. Turns itself off if you're on battery. Well, there you go, mate. Writing apology letters to every passenger and crew member on the plane. Right, let's check our rating, mate. That's that finished. We can complete that flight. Here we go. Let's have a look, mate. What's the landing rating? Minus 392. Well, that's not too bad. I've had worse landing ratings than that, to be fair. So that's okay. That's a win, mate. So we can now exit the plane. Let's get off. Ugh. There we go. And yeah, she was good, man. She flew as well. There we go. Right. And that's that, guys. That's that flight done. So here we are back in Birmingham Airport, where it all started, where we flew down to Gatwick, then up to Aberdeen, and now we're back at Birmingham. And I want to know what flights you guys want to see me fly. Okay? Right, well, I want to say thanks for watching, everybody. Let's have a wave. Let's say goodbye. And we shall see you next time. And yeah, take care, everyone. Bye.